Hey, good morning, everybody. It's great to be with you. Phil Friedman here with the Friedman Adventures Morning Briefing, where we get you all set for the day and the days to come in sport fishing. All right, I don't know if you can see it behind me, but the seas are building. We have weather on our minds, and unfortunately, it's going to bring to a screeching halt some really good bites that we've got going on. Bluefin tuna down in San Diego, a good signal of white sea bass in the Channel Islands, and also Catalina Island starting to perk up. The local scene, more and more calico bass. There's been a smattering of barracuda and sea bass on the coast. We'll get into all of that, but that is going to come to a halt because we've got actually some gale force winds in some areas, and that is really, really windy. What are gale force winds? Well, it just means that it's going to blow really hard. But the textbook definition is 34 to 47 knots of wind. That's 39 to 54 miles per hour. And that's nasty. I mean, really, really nasty. Not only is it nasty, but it's dangerous. So if you're a private boater, for sure, you have no business being out on the water. We've got actually some calm weather. It's nice up in the Channel Islands this morning. They may catch more sea bass up there and down in San Diego, but it all goes to spit here in a few more hours. Actually, this afternoon, it's going to be nasty. Tuesday looks horrible. And then we're going to have a kind of breezy week. Some guys are going to be able to get back out again, and others are not going to be able to fish because it's going to continue breezy for quite some time. All right, let me focus in on some of the great things that have been going on. I'll give you an overview. So, I mean, how can you skip over San Diego? It has been so good. I was out with Bobby Taft on the Top Gun 80, and he was talking about the whale boats coming back up from the warm water lagoons of Baja California, seeing bluefin schools for several months now. Now, of course, the bite is on, and it's been limit style fishing for the San Diego based boats here for a while now. Tremendous fishing, a lot of 25 to 40 pound bluefin, but fish over the 100-pound mark. Many of the guys done before the sun comes up because the night fishing has been great on the knife jigs. Man, it's just been a spectacular bite. There's been some jig fish taken, trolled lure fish. There's been a little bit of daylight fish, but most of it's been going on at night. And it's just tremendous fishing. It doesn't get any better. A lot of it's been based there off of the Ensenada area, but it's creeping closer and closer up the coast. And who knows where else it is. There's several venues like Tanner Bank, Cortez Bank, those areas that have not been looked at. Something tells me if you get out there, you're probably going to find fish. And I know the question that looms right now is, will this shut it down? This weather, is this going to shut it down? And my instincts, after watching this bite for so long, for the last several years, is no way. No way. I mean, it's going to shut it down for temporarily, but it'll rebound and bite again. That has got to be my inner thought. And I've got to think that it's just going to come roaring back again. Now, we've seen some really good signal up in the Channel Islands on white sea bass, the Cobra Channel Island sport fishing. Look, there's the photos. Check these beautiful white sea bass out. We've been talking about the magnet that has attracted these fish all season long, that biomass of squid that was located up there in Monterey last year moved down to the Channel Islands. Channel Islands has been the epicenter of great sea bass fishing for the past several years. That's the place that you want to be if you want to catch a white sea bass. But with that squid moving down this way, some of it out of Catalina Island, we're getting a feeling that Cat might bite this year, Santa Barbara Island might bite this year, and already we're seeing great signal up there in the Channel Islands. The Endeavor recently had a go around. The Pacific Dawn up there out of Ventura Sport Fishing had a go around. That's going to take a step backwards now because we've got this weather. But boy, oh boy, are the signals absolutely fabulous, fantastic. And that continues right into today. And again, a lot of weather heading our way. All right. Coastal regions, we've been seeing a little bit more surface action with calico bass and even a couple of barracuda up and down the coast. That is going to unfortunately take a backseat to this wind, and the subsequent water temperatures will drop. Inevitable when you get this much wind. So we're going to have that drop in water temperature. We're going to need that to get warm again, and then that surface bite, that local bite, will start to head in the right direction. We are certainly hoping for that. Along the beaches here in Southern California, more and more Corvina. It's been pretty darn good early season after last year when the Corvina fishing in many areas stunk. It was just lousy. This year, we've already seen evidence that it wants to bite. There hasn't been a lot of spot fin croaker down here at Anderson Street and Pacific Coast Highway. That's right around Seal Beach area. But that's a great zone for those nice big spot fin to bite. And as soon as that gets going, I'll let you know. Spot fin croaker do not like to bite lures, so I don't catch them when I'm throwing a chrome crocodile or throwing a Castmaster, even fishing lucky crabs. You don't catch them regularly. I have caught them that way, but mostly they are a bait bite. Sand crabs work really, really well, and digging up sandworms here along the beach. That is such a good way to get bit. I'll remind you all to drop by Big Fish Bait and Tackle if you're in the Seal Beach area. Perfect place for you to get your bait and your tackle. If you're in the Carson, California area, Island Fishing Tackle, go say hi to Sam De La Torre and his great staff over there. They will be happy to help you out. Cooling water, you might catch a few more perch when this all settles down. And there's been a little bit of yellowfin, croaker, and halibut. That's surf fishing. I mean, I love it. You know how much I love it because I can work it into a busy work schedule. I can get a couple hours out here, fish a little bit, and then get back to work. And that is just really, really fantastic. Hear those birds? I hope you can hear them. That's a great signal. When you hear that, you better have your eyes peeled and see what they're picking at. Yesterday, they were picking all through here on bait, and it looked really lively. But again, that's starting to build back behind me. We'll have to keep our eyes on it. Grunion Run on the horizon. I believe it's April 16th. I'll keep you in touch with that. Of course, that's kind of like that whole squid scenario. That Grunion moves up on the beach, and following it are halibut and yellowfin croaker and spotfin croaker and rays and leopard sharks and all kinds of other species. It's just another magnet. It's just another draw, another signal that springtime is here and looking really, really good. Tuesday night live, Mark Paisano will be on the Friedman Adventures live podcast. That'll be 7 p.m. this Tuesday night. You can ask Mark how life after Desiree is, the Desiree Rodriguez podcast with millions of views now. Got us on the front page of the New York Times, LA Times, on the CBS Evening News. It was really fantastic. You can ask Mark how his life has changed after that. And he's got all kinds of long-range information, independence out there on Hurricane Bank. We'll find out about that. You can ask him about long-range fishing. You can ask him about bait fishing. You can ask him about local fishing. I mean, Mark Paisano is a fountain of information. I know you are going to enjoy him. May the 15th, people are already excited about it, and so am I. We're going to have a jig fishing hands-on kind of seminar, and it is going to be fantastic. There are all the details for you. I just put that up. Long Beach Marine Stadium near the Lifeguard Museum. You're going to see how your lure swims. Bring your lures down. Bring your favorite rods and reels down, and we'll give it a try. If you don't have any of that stuff, come on down. We've got it for you. Sam De La Torre over there at Island Fishing. He's going to be helping you out. Man, my camera's getting blown around here now. The winds are really starting to pick up. Sam will be there to help you out. I'll be there to help you out. We'll have several volunteers. Bring the kids, the family, have some fun. It's 8 to 11 a.m. and that will be on Sunday, May the 15th. Really looking forward to it. We'll have a free raffle and so much more. It's going to be a spectacular day, no question about that. Our Pride trip, we have well, let me just say that our trip on the Endeavor later this month is sold out. So we're moving ahead to our June trip on board the Amigo, sold out. And the Pride now, 2-day trip on board the Pride, departing July the 5th. Only 14 anglers, few spots left, and you'd be smart to grab one of them. Those guys on the Pride work really, really hard, and those are 2-day trips for a reason. If the white sea bass are biting up there in the Channel Islands, we can get to them. If there's tuna down south, we can get to them. We can fish Cortez, Tanner, Clemente, Nicholas. All of those venues are within our range on a 2-day trip, and the guys on the Pride are not afraid to burn the fuel. That's the next trip with openings. Then we'll have some fall stuff that I'll talk to you about a little bit later. If you want the list of all our charters, I can send it to you. Just send me a text at that number, 657-222-2222. 827-6459, and I will send you a list of our trips. Albacore forecast, I'll be doing it later this week. Do you think there's going to be albacore? I am not sure yet, but I'm excited about the prospects, and things are looking good. We've had our statistician pouring over the stats. We've talked to other experts in this business to see what they think, and of course we are excited to see what this season is going to bring. Can you imagine a season where you've got albacore and bluefin tuna options and white sea bass and everything else? Really exciting season. We're looking down the barrel of a tremendous sport fishing year. All right, everybody, it's going to be way too windy, so be careful. Right now it's still okay, but the winds are building, it's getting chilly, and I'm heading inside where it's a little bit warmer. I might come out here and let me look at this. Yeah, I might come out here and throw the jig, see if I can pull a halibut or a yellowfin croaker out of this before it really goes down the tubes. All right, don't forget, please subscribe to Friedman Adventures on YouTube. That's a big one for us. Hit the like buttons, hit the little bell, and we'll notify you when there is new content. That's really important. And also, you can follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Friedman Adventures. Easy way to remember it, Friedman, spelled F-R-I-E-D-M-A-N. Friedman Adventures at your service. Have a great day, a great morning. Enjoy your coffee. I'll see you again soon, right back here.